Venturing into abandoned buildings alone at night can be terrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Tonight, we're diving into the 6 most disturbing abandoned building encounters ever recorded. These clips will make you think twice about ever stepping into abandoned buildings ever again. Let's delve straight into this first disturbing encounter. This first disturbing footage comes from the YouTube channel Paranormal Adventures, where Ricky's ultimate goal is to document evidence of the unknown and uncover proof of the paranormal. He takes on some of the most haunted, eerie, and dangerous locations, delving deep into the darkness to expose the truth. In this particular episode, he travels to downtown Dallas, Texas, to explore a place with a sinister reputation, the Tri-City Abandoned Hospital. This massive building has been left to decay for over 22 years, and locals swear it's haunted. But Ricky, eager to test the rumors, is ready to uncover whether there's any truth to the chilling stories. It's Friday, May 13th, 2022. Ricky arrives at the infamous hospital just as dusk begins to fall, the looming building casting long shadows. He meets up with one of the security guards, who, despite the unsettling reputation of the place, is accompanying Ricky on this risky journey through the hospital's darkened halls.
It was just an old psych hospital back in, I believe, the 80s. They got shut down due to malpractice suits and lack of funding, so the place has been abandoned. And a couple places have tried to buy it out. Give me one second. Bailey. Yep. Basement?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? Do you want to go start at the bottom and then work? All the fun stuff's in the basement.
Okay.
The rest of the hospital is just old
We'll do
patient
the
rooms and stuff like that.
fun stuff first. Let's go.
I'll let you go first. You got the big ass lights.
Yeah, where is it at?
It's just straight
down.
ahead. I see a staircase to the ground floor on the right side. Yeah, people did some cool artwork in here.
Yeah. Damn.
There might be deep puddles. Just be careful. It hasn't rained in a while, so it should be fine.
Just for...
Left is the autopsy room.
Okay. Damn.
What's your question?
I was gonna say, just for shits and giggles, if you want to just carry this thing around, just to see if it even blinks in here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What is this?
So basically, it measures electronical fixtures, phenomena, anything with electricity, such as like a power cord or anything like that. It should light up. If you press it like that, it will go off. But if it's steady in your hand and it's going off, it's unexplainable. So there's a
Like that?
Oh yeah, just like that. So there's like a certain current around you right now that's generating power.
Oh, wow.
And that's kind of impossible when there's nothing in front of you.
Yeah, there's also a little globe that appears on a lot of the cameras on the ground floor and around the outside of the hospital. It's this little ball of light, and it's only visible on the cameras.
Oh really?
It's a little bright white light that just follows. It jumps from camera to camera, and the cameras are like 100 yards apart. Easy.
Gotcha.
As Ricky and the security guard venture deeper into the hospital, Ricky learns that even the guard himself has had his own unsettling experiences within these decaying walls. The man shares a few chilling stories about strange noises, cold spots, and ghostly apparitions that he's encountered during his shifts. Hearing this only intensifies Ricky's growing discomfort. But despite the rising unease, this is exactly why he came here: to uncover the truth about the supernatural claims surrounding Tri-City Abandoned Hospital. Determined not to let fear get the best of him, He shakes off the creeping anxiety and presses on, eager to explore the mysteries that lie hidden in the darkness of this eerie building.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know, Matt. It's loving this staircase right here.
Oh, wow.
These are just old patient rooms that have been demolished by everyone that walks through here. See, I'm not opposed to people coming in here and checking it out. If they want to find a ghost, they can. If they want to do whatever they want, they can, as long as they don't break stuff or graffiti. But then, that's all they do. They can just walk through here and respect the place. Granted, I mean, it's already been fucked up, but...
Yeah, I feel like whatever is in here is following us. Because that's
The old security guard actually quit because of that. He said that that little girl would follow him around and she would throw a ball. She would like roll random objects to play catch with him, apparently.
Oh, wow.
And to play with him.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, see, there we go.
It's steady.
I'm getting chills.
4.6, 4.8, 5.0. I got a 5 milligal spike, which that would equivalent to kind of like a yellow on yours.
If it were up to the equipment, there was no doubt something was following them, lingering just out of sight. It was indicating an energy, something unexplainable, moving around them. The chilling sensation that crawled up their spines made it even more clear. There were spirits in this place. Every instinct screamed for them to leave, but instead, they pressed forward, determined to push through their fear. But little did they know, things were about to take a turn for the worse.
Oh my God, this is unreal. This is probably like a prank.
There was that blood, it's not, there's a couple pools in there that aren't fake blood. Those ones under that bag, that's not fake blood. It was coagulating, and I actually notified the local police department. They came and checked it out.
Yeah.
Because it was still wet, and then now it's dry. It's just, fake blood doesn't do that. It doesn't coagulate, it doesn't turn brown. It stays bright red like on that skeleton. So that all in there. Yeah, see, that's clearly fake blood, but the rest of that, I don't think so.
Have your dogs ever seen anything around here or act weird?
They
Like
bark
they seen?
at nothing. They'll bark and I'll always go check it out and there's nothing there. They don't like coming in, they don't like letting me come in here at night either.
Oh, it's like they know and they want to protect you. I'm getting a good solid.
See, that,
Yeah.
that noise.
Sounds like wheelchairs and stuff. Like squeaks.
It's not a bird, man.
That's movement.
You hear that?
That's walking.
Now, as strange sounds echo from multiple sides of the building, their discomfort only intensifies. Every creak, every distant thud seems to follow them, amplifying the eerie atmosphere. Moving through the vast empty rooms and long shadow-filled hallways does nothing to ease their unease. The deeper they go, the heavier the air feels, as if the building itself is alive, watching them. But even with all the strange occurrences so far, the most unsettling part of their journey is still ahead.
They were shooting at something at that wall.
Never seen this many bullets in an abandoned place before.
There's another one over here. That was down there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Can you see us here?
He also said that, like, I've had a couple times, me and him both experienced it, where our flashlights, they just stop working. You know, like brand new batteries.
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Oh yeah, this is the exact floor on that one right there.
It just turned on in my book bag, dude. Shit. Why are you coming up?
Just keep turning.
What the fuck?
Turn it.
They said, why are you coming up? I don't know if you got that.
That's radio station,
Yeah, and it's going on reverse. It's scanning it on reverse.
The first time they try the spirit box, almost nothing happens. But as the device suddenly starts running on its own, tucked away inside Ricky's bag, the atmosphere shifts. Clear voices begin to emerge from the static, sending chills down their spines. The voices are faint but unmistakable, and the air around them grows colder, making it even harder to ignore the growing feeling that they're not alone. Ricky feels the intense urge to leave, but his curiosity keeps him rooted in place. He wants to uncover every corner of the building, to get the answers he's been searching for, despite the creeping fear in his gut. After a brief moment of hesitation, the two push forward, determined to see it through, as Ricky's need to understand the paranormal outweighs the terror that's closing in around them.
Yeah,
Not next to the rustling.
the rustling, yeah.
Once it hits midnight and 1 o'clock, that's when the shit gets wild. I don't come in here. I have my dog and my gun.
What the fuck was that?
That's why I have my gun now. Once it hits midnight and 1 o'clock, that's when the shit gets wild. I don't come in here. I have my dog and my gun.
What?
I have my dog and my gun.
Hell no, dude. What the hell? That sounded like a baby. Or like a little or like a moan. Oh, what the fuck?
The clear sound of a baby crying sends an intense chill through their spines. It echoes down the dark, empty hallways, leaving them paralyzed with fear. They quickly check the area, hoping for a logical explanation, but there's nothing. No signs of life, no trace of a child, just the overwhelming feeling of being watched. Feeling the need to wrap up their exploration, they decide to check the hallway that the security guard had experienced unexplainable events before leaving the building. Both of them are assuming they already faced the worst of their night, but as they step into the hallway, something shifts and the atmosphere explodes with activity.
Oh shit. Fucking shit. God. sir. No, sir.
Shit.
I want to grab my gun.
It's literally 11, like 12 o'clock, like you said. It gets wild.
Told you. That's why I have my gun in here. It's 12 o'clock. Shit.
Hello?
Don't be doing that.
No.
Don't piss off. You throw shit. Slams doors. I want you to open that door. And once you open that door, it's fucking chaos from there. Yeah, I'm doing what you're supposed to do. See? Like,
And we're the only ones in here, dude. There's no one in here.
the
Okay.
camera would have picked them up. There's nothing going on. You gonna open it?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Fucking crazy.
What the? I saw this door move. What the? Oh shit! There's no one in there, dude. No way. There's no one in there. There's no one. Nobody in there.
I told you.
I had a.
My gun.
There.
This was more than enough for the two. Trembling with fear and adrenaline, they decided to end their exploration and flee the haunted hospital. Every step they took toward the exit felt like a relief, but it didn't erase the eerie feeling that had taken root in their minds. They were shaken to their cores, both physically and emotionally, haunted by the experiences they just had. Ricky had ventured into this place to uncover the truth, but he never expected to feel such overwhelming terror. Although Ricky was terrified like never before, he couldn't shake the feeling of satisfaction that he had captured so much evidence of the unexplainable. The footage he had gotten was unlike anything he'd ever experienced. The spirits of Tri-City, abandoned hospital, had certainly made their presence known, and now Ricky had the proof. As they walked out of the building, the hospital's dark presence still lingered in the back of their minds. But one thing was certain: they would never forget this night. The questions remained, but for now, they were happy to leave this terrifying place behind them. And with that, we move on to the next eerie clip. This next clip comes from Natalia Valente, known for her fun and lighthearted content on her popular TikTok account. But in this particular video, she shared something much darker. Joined by a group of friends, Natalia took her followers with her on an exploration of an abandoned asylum. What started as a thrilling adventure soon turned into something far more disturbing than they could have imagined. The unsettling discovery came to light only after Natalia posted the footage, and sharp-eyed viewers noticed something eerie lurking in the background. It's May 1st, 2021. The group of friends, full of excitement and curiosity, make their way into the long-forgotten asylum. Eager to uncover what secrets it holds, they begin their exploration, unaware of what they're about to capture.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos. Tô com medo! Bom, enfim, a gente tá dando a volta pra poder entrar, mas já estamos aqui, né? Ela tá com muito medo! Tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido dela rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério. Eu tô, tipo... Agora eu tô com medo. Agora eu tô com medo, amiga.
Não, tô super bem.
Olha isso. Gente, essa parte aqui, por incrível que me pareça, eu achei bem bonita. Eu tiraria uma foto aqui tranquilamente. Gente do céu. A gente...
Eu tenho medo de morcego, então pra mim...
Nossa, olha como tem poeira aqui, olha isso. Aqui é um clima bem mais pesado. O que você tá fazendo aí dentro?
Assim, ó. Enquanto a lata, olha.
A gente tá numa parte onde tem vários brinquedos. Gente, olha o tanto de coisa que tem de trás dessa porta. Tipo, real, a gente vai tentar entrar aqui.
Mas tem arco-íris ali, velho.
Salve.
Arco-íris. Para de falar com nada, querido. Menos. Vamos parar aqui. Não tá me deixando com medo. É. Já tá bem escuro. A gente tá procurando.
The group is laughing, joking around, and having a great time as they explore the abandoned asylum. Despite the eerie atmosphere hanging in the air, it doesn't seem to faze them much. But after feeling like they've seen everything they came for, they decide to leave the building, completely unaware that they've captured something truly disturbing on camera. At first, it might be easy to miss, but if you look closely, you'll notice figures standing on the upper floor, apparently bare-chested, staring directly at the group as they make their way inside. The group had even ventured upstairs during their exploration of the abandoned asylum, which only added to the mystery of what they had encountered. The figures, apparently without clothing, had been standing there, watching the group as they moved into the building. And when Natalia and her friends realized they actually were not alone in the creepy building that afternoon, they were completely shocked. The unsettling feeling of this discovery stayed with them for a long time. And to this day, they think twice before stepping into an abandoned building again. Now with that, prepare yourself for what's coming next. This clip comes from the YouTube channel Uncharted Travel, where Brenner explores the world's most fascinating abandoned places. He documents his adventures to showcase the eerie beauty of decay, giving his viewers a glimpse into forgotten locations frozen in time. While his videos aren't necessarily meant to be creepy, some explorations take an unexpected turn. It's a risky hobby, but for Brenner, the thrill of the unknown is what makes it all worth it. In this clip, Brenner and his two friends, Dan and Jaden, set out to explore an abandoned medical institution, the Gundry Glass Children's Asylum. Established in 1880 in southwest Baltimore City, Maryland, this facility once housed children in need of care. However, after years of rumors about abuse and neglect, an official inspection exposed disturbing practices, ultimately leading to the asylum's closure in the early 2000s. Since then, the building has sat abandoned, slowly falling into decay, and is now widely regarded as one of Baltimore's most haunted locations. Naturally, this made it an irresistible place for the trio to investigate. It's September 10th, 2019. Brenner, Dan, and Jaden arrive at the crumbling asylum just as twilight begins to set in, casting long shadows over the decaying structure. The already unsettling atmosphere only grows heavier as they step onto the overgrown property. With their flashlights cutting through the dim light, they find an opening, step inside, and their exploration begins.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet fireplace.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
It's really interesting just to see all this stuff. Yeah, no worries. This place is creepy at night. Into the basement here. Still have this nice wooden banister.
Oh, like room with Christmas decorations, like.
Where, in there or?
No, down there.
Oh, damn, there's so much black mold.
Like there is like the room is filled with Christmas decorations.
Huh.
As they continue wandering through the decaying halls, Brenner, Dan, and Jaden become more and more amazed by what they find. Each room tells a story of a forgotten past, peeling paint, broken furniture, and remnants of a place that once held life. But as breathtaking as the abandoned asylum is, there's an undeniable sadness lingering in the air. A place that was once meant to care for people now stands in ruins, left to rot and be reclaimed by time. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, the three still feel relatively comfortable as they explore deeper into the building, until they stumble upon something quite unnerving.
There's an interesting find in here, and it's fresh. Like really
Oh, it
fresh.
smells.
Yeah, look on the floor.
Oh, is that a cat?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Oh my. Oh, I wonder. It just came in here.
It's
Probably
got
got
a collar.
trapped. So
No,
it's
there's
some.
a window over there.
Oh.
That's open.
Oh, it reeks though. But
Yeah,
that's
I couldn't
sad.
figure out. I didn't notice it at first. I was walking around it, and I was like, it smells like fish in here, and I couldn't. I thought maybe there was just like leftover. And I looked
Yeah.
on the ground, and there.
Damn.
I almost stepped on it.
Oh.
I thought it was just like a
Yeah.
piece of clothing.
I mean, it looks like a piece of clothing.
That cat's fresh though. Like it's.
Yeah. Oh, it smells fresh. It hasn't started decomposing or anything. Poor guy. Oh, I'm not gonna spend too long in here because the black mold is just almost unbearable. So you can see this room is really decayed.
After hearing several questionable noises coming from the upper floors of the building, we decided it best to stick together while exploring, at least until we could be sure that we were alone.
I love the wooden railings though. What is this section? Oh, this leads up. This is a stairwell up to the next floor.
As if the sight of the dead cat wasn't disturbing enough, strange noises suddenly echo from somewhere upstairs. A faint shuffle, a distant thud. Each sound sends a chill down their spines. The uneasy feeling creeps in, making them question whether they are truly alone in this decaying asylum. But despite the growing sense of unease, the friends refuse to turn back just yet. Pushing forward, they venture deeper into the building, the unsettling atmosphere growing heavier with every step.
Do you want, we can check out the other wing in a sec. I just want to get through these rooms if that's okay.
That's fine. I think this room connects. What? Did you close that door?
Pardon?
Did you close this?
Not like that, no. I closed the wooden door, but I didn't close the white door. Does the white door move on its own?
No. I don't think. There's no way. There's no wind. I mean, well.
Maybe. But it was like yeah, it was like wide open like that.
I was going to swing from that way.
That's bizarre.
One or two more, I think.
Just hope we don't run into anyone. There's another. This fireplace looks like it's made out of stone.
Marble.
Oh yeah, that's solid marble.
Yeah, that is. It's
Very-
multiple pieces though. I think no, this is one piece. That's nice though.
Yeah, it's a very, very rich building. Oh, look at this door's grimy. Oh, this looks modern compared to the rest of the place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
No, I've never been in this part. Oh my god.
There's like dolls, yeah.
There's a room full of toilets.
The deeper they go, the stronger the unsettling energy becomes. Shadows seem to stretch unnaturally in the dim light, and every creaking floorboard beneath their feet feels like a warning. But despite the discomfort creeping up their spines, their curiosity keeps them moving forward. Little did they know, however, that these strange occurrences were only just the beginning.
Oh, this is that wonky stairwell that we saw. See how it just like wraps around? Yeah, I saw on the door there it says stay out.
Yeah, Ross.
Looks like they got some sort of string here. This probably just would have been, yeah, somebody's room. These people were relatively tall because you can see they had some crayon drawings here and on the wall there. And then there's a sticker that says you have a friend in Jesus.
Upstairs.
Oh, do you hear that? It sounds like one of the toilets is going off.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a timer. What the? Did you wind up this timer? What the hell? That was the, for a jacuzzi it says right there, there's the instructions. Did you wind up the thing for the jacuzzi?
There's a jacuzzi?
This thing was going off right here.
Which?
This was, well no, because this was wound up and it was making a noise like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no.
That was some...
I don't know, I didn't wind that up though.
Every sound now feels like a potential threat. Every shadow, a possible movement. The unexplained ticking of the timer lingers in their minds. With Dan keeping watch downstairs, Brenner and Jayden carefully move forward, their eyes scanning every dark corner for any sign of movement. The eerie silence of the asylum feels heavier now, as if the building itself is watching them. But despite the discomfort crawling under their skin, they decide to keep going, completely unaware that the strangest part of their night is yet to come.
Damn. Yeah, well somebody wound up the jacuzzi there, or that jacuzzi timer. That is too creepy.
Gotta wait for this.
Oh, does this lead out on the roof?
Yeah, that's where I was just at.
Oh, this is too cool. I don't know if I trust these boards though. Oh, careful.
Having explored the entirety of the sanitarium, we made our way back down to the foyer, where we told Dan what had happened with the doors and the timer. The events intrigued him enough to want to check out the upstairs for himself. It wasn't long after that we made another disturbing discovery.
You said you found another dead cat?
Yeah.
They put a flower with it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, that's messed
Is
up.
somebody killing cats and just...
I don't think so. I think...
Because how else would it have gotten up here, that door? It wouldn't have been able to move the door.
Wait, was the door closed?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been able to move this door.
Oh yeah. That's the only way into this section?
Yeah.
Are there any open windows or...
Nothing that a cat, it's all boarded up. I've been through this whole section. This door. No! No. The door just opened by itself. No.
Which one?
That door just opened by itself. That door just opened by itself.
One thing I didn't notice about this door
Are you sure it
is
wasn't?
that it,
No, I
it
swear
locks
to
from the
God,
outside.
Calm down. There's no one in here.
It opened by itself, Dan. I'm
that's-
standing right there and it opened. It opened up and there's no wind up there. Like, I swear to God.
Alright, let's chill out.
We'll go check it out in a sec.
Yeah. Just chill out.
Don't worry. I'll go first next time. Hello? I'm coming to hang out. Oh yeah, the door's wide open.
Yeah, it opened and it doesn't close. That door doesn't move. It has to be pushed. Like, try to close it.
I just saw the door right.
I
That
don't
door?
like this.
Yeah, the dolls moved around in that. room over there.
Yeah, swear to God, they're moving.
They're in different places
Yeah,
than when we were just there.
I don't.
Why did you not bring them out?
What?
I'm not touching that. It's moving around.
Oh my
Dan.
God.
Oh my God. Why are you gonna go grab them?
Dan, look.
I'm not staying here.
Yeah, you're getting big readings over here, Dan. I wonder why.
Oh my God. Dan.
Are you filming this?
Yes, I am.
Dan. Oh. I still hear a woman talking.
Dan, those dolls are in a completely different place from when we last saw them. See how it's over by the wall now? It was over by the closet before.
You guys probably kicked it when you were looking in the
No,
door.
Dan.
I'm pretty sure I would have known if I kicked the doll.
There was no way I kicked
I mean, I'm gonna have to review the footage, but I'm pretty sure that doll was up there.
There's no way I kicked it 2 feet.
This is where we should do it.
Do you hear the woman? Do you hear the woman again?
Let's go grab.
But that door's moving though, so that's also a hot
Look,
spot.
the place is haunted.
The friends had seen enough. They had searched every floor, every hallway, and every decaying room, yet there was no sign of another living soul inside the asylum. Still, the unsettling feeling never left, and the strange occurrences only seemed to escalate. With every step, it felt like something was lurking just out of sight, watching their every move. The tension became unbearable. Brenner, Dan, and Jaden exchanged uneasy glances, all agreeing that it was time to go. Without hesitation, they made their way back through the dark corridors, their footsteps echoing eerily against the crumbling walls. And as they finally stepped outside, a wave of relief washed over them. But as they reached their car, they couldn't shake the feeling that they weren't leaving alone. The asylum was abandoned, yet it felt anything but empty. And although they went in with the goal of exploring a decaying piece of history, they left with way more questions than answers. This was an experience they will never forget. But one thing is for sure, no matter how many places they explore in the future, they won't be coming back here anytime soon. Now let's head on to the next chilling mystery that has been captured on camera. This unnerving footage comes from the TikTok account named Urbex Nastia, owned by the adventurous German girl, Nastia. Known for her passion for urban exploring, Nastia shares all her daring escapades with her followers on TikTok. Her videos take viewers into abandoned buildings, forgotten places, and long-forgotten structures, giving them a glimpse of the eerie beauty that these spaces hold. But in this particular clip, Nastia stumbles upon something that shakes her to the core, something so unsettling that it forces her to leave immediately. It's August 6th, 2024. Nastia arrives at a new location for another adventure. With her camera in hand and the familiar rush of excitement bubbling inside her, she can't wait to see what this new, unexplored place has in store. But as soon as she steps inside, that excitement quickly fades. The air feels heavy, and an eerie silence looms over the entire space. The entire place is drenched in blood, and every instinct in her body screams for her to leave also, as she can't shake the unnerving thought that whoever did this might still be inside. The blood looks disturbingly fresh, adding to the horror of the situation. With a racing heart, she doesn't hesitate. She flees the property as quickly as she can, her mind reeling from the disturbing discovery. Once she was safely home, still shocked, she posted the footage on TikTok to share her chilling experience with her followers. The responses were overwhelming. Viewers debated whether the blood was real or fake, with many offering their opinions. But as more comments rolled in, one thing became undeniable. The building got recognized by several people as the site of a recent murder. Whether the blood was authentic or staged, the fact remains that this eerie location was steeped in real-life terror. and it's clear that the place should be avoided at all costs. Luckily, this story ended well, but prepare yourself for the next one, as it's going to take a completely different turn. This is Lomar, the creator of the YouTube channel Paranormal Discovery, a channel dedicated to capturing the clearest evidence of the paranormal while exploring some of the most bizarre and chilling locations. From decaying buildings and haunted forests, to caves known for their demonic legends, and even ghost islands, nothing is too terrifying for Lomar. He is determined to uncover the mysteries that lurk in our world. In this particular video, Lomar takes on one of his most unsettling challenges yet, spending an entire night alone inside an abandoned forest bunker. A place surrounded by eerie stories and terrifying claims of spirits lingering in the darkness, especially after nightfall. And although he was prepared for a disturbing experience, nothing could have prepared him for the horrors that awaited him that night. It's February 16th, 2025. The forest is buried under a thick layer of snow as Lomar makes his way toward the remote bunker. Despite the freezing cold, a rush of excitement fuels him, curious about what the night will bring.
I can see it, man. Still have the keys. Got everything okay. We made it though. Like even just now before the sun sets, these woods, man, get pretty creepy. This is where I was supposed to be going. I feel like I'm in a movie or something.
Arriving at the location after a long trek through the snow-covered forest, Lomar finally stands before the abandoned bunkers. A sense of accomplishment washes over him, but it doesn't take long before an eerie feeling settles in, as if something unseen is lurking nearby. But giving up is not an option. Determined to push through, he refuses to let fear take control. Instead, he focuses on finding the perfect spot to set up camp for the night, completely unaware of the events that are about to unfold.
I could do it right here. You know, I could do it right here, where that ritual circle is. I mean, I have no idea if that was even used. Maybe. That would actually be really creepy if I just kind of... Alright, I'll leave that as an option here. That room's kind of off limits. This one, no. Alright. Okay, so I think I found my room. This is gonna be different, guys. I'm literally camping on top of a ritual circle right now. Holy shit. You got a pillow?
With everything set up, Lomar finally takes a moment to breathe. The bitter cold seeps through his layers, but hunger takes over, so he decides to prepare some dinner. He hopes that focusing on the simple task of cooking will ease the unsettling feeling that has been creeping up on him ever since he arrived. Wanting to confirm if his paranoia is justified, Lomar pulls out his ghost hunting equipment. And, as soon as he turns it on, the atmosphere shifts as it turns out there is really something paranormal going on within these bunkers.
That. Oh, baby boy. Is someone behind the camera? Yo. I just had this weird vision thing. I saw the camera move, but behind the camera, it almost felt like someone was there. Now that the barbecue's off, shit, man,
I feel free now.
That's great. Are you part of the military?
Although Lomar is satisfied with his camping spot and now has a full stomach, the unease lingers. Something just feels off. The strange occurrences keep piling up, each one making the atmosphere heavier, more suffocating. But he refuses to give in to fear. He came here to last the whole night, and that's exactly what he intends to do. Determined, he tries to keep things lighthearted, cracking small jokes to himself, forcing his mind to focus on anything but the dread creeping up his spine. But little did he know, it would be much harder than he had hoped.
And it's like, no matter where I am in this room, it feels like somebody is standing right in that door frame right there. Are you standing in that door frame? I got the night vision shooting into that room. It's weird. It's like someone's actually being picked up on that wall right now. Are you by that wall? Oh shit, bros. Someone's by that wall. What the fuck? It's like standing right there. Holy shit, bro! Holy shit! Please tell me that's recording. Who is there? Can you say your name? I see you right in that archway. Holy shit, guys, this is insane. Someone is standing right there. Holy shit. That is so clear. What is your name? I was actually feeling like someone was standing in that door frame just watching it. Now that I set that down, it like confirmed it. There was like a figure on the wall, and then it moved to the door frame, and whoever it is like not moving.
We need you to help us.
The fact that it's gone right now tells me that that's accurate. I cut recording just so it's saved. I didn't want to lose that. But like, where is it now? Literally, where is that person now? I even have it more centered into that door frame as I had it. Someone explained that to me. And it's stationary. It's not like I'm moving it around and it's... My night vision just shut off. Y'all just saw that. Y'all just saw that screen, right? I hope that was a recording and not recording.
Lomar is completely taken back when one of his devices confirms what he had been feeling all along. A rush of chills runs down his spine, but at the same time, an unexpected sense of excitement kicks in. This is exactly what he came for. Despite the eerie atmosphere and the unsettling activity happening around him, the thrill of capturing real evidence keeps him going. It fuels his determination, pushing away the thought of giving up. As much as fear lingers in the back of his mind, the investigator in him refuses to back down.
I don't know the right word to use. Like, his eyes are open, he's kind of like psycho. I could be envisioning something totally different. Maybe that's just like the horror movies I've been watching. They're just like, the eyes are just... Woo! Pain right now is hearing the ocean and like those buoys dinging and stuff. In that room, whoever is in that room is like straight up walking right now. storm's picking up.
Oh, this is creepy.
Time passes, and the night deepens. The temperature continues to drop, making the air inside the bunker feel even more unforgiving. Lomar decides to retreat into his tent, hoping to warm up and eventually drift off to sleep. But just as he starts to settle in, strange noises echo through the empty corridors of the bunker. At first, he brushes it off as the wind or maybe an animal, but as the sounds persist, the realization sinks in that the night is far from over.
Heard some. Chatter? Some like little nicks. Hello? Can you make that noise again?
What the fuck is that sound?
Hello? It's weird, I'm hearing like trickling and like kind of like mini stepping. Someone outside of the tent? Shit. Okay.
As Lomar lays in his tent, strange, almost walking sounds keep coming from somewhere nearby, causing him to rethink why he chose to do this overnight stay, especially alone. But leaving now wasn't an option. He didn't want to make his way back through the forest in the dark. So, trying to calm himself, he repeats in his mind that it'll be all right. But the longer he listens, the more his mind plays tricks on him. Every crackling sound feels like it's getting closer, and the weight of the night begins to settle in. With no other choice but to stay put, Lomar pulls the covers up, closes his eyes, and prays sleep will come soon. Although Lomar did manage to fall asleep eventually, he kept waking up every hour or so, disturbed by the eerie silence and the occasional unexplained noises outside his tent. But when he finally fell into a bit deeper sleep, his camera, which he had left rolling for as long as the battery would last, captured something quite unsettling. Lomar didn't realize the strange sleeping behavior until he reviewed the footage back at home. His movements were erratic, almost as if something had been influencing him while he slept. When Lomar woke up again and noticed that it was only a short time since he last stirred, a wave of unease washed over him. The sun would rise in an hour or two, but at that moment, he felt he couldn't stay a minute longer. The fear had settled deep within him, and the cold, eerie feeling was too much to bear. Packing up quickly, Lomar left the location, still engulfed in the forest's dark shadow, the weight of the night pressing heavily on him. But anything was better than staying another second in that unsettling place. This was an adventure Lomar wouldn't soon forget, and though it was a terrifying experience, it only fueled his curiosity about the mysteries that still lie hidden in our world. But maybe some mysteries are better left unsolved. And with that being said, let's dive into the final clip. This last clip comes from the YouTube channel Under the Weather, where James shares his biggest passion: going on adventures. Whether it's exploring mysterious locations, hiking deep into the wilderness, or testing his survival skills through wild camping, James is always looking for his next challenge. In this video, however, it's a little bit of both. He sets out to explore an 18th century insane asylum and plans to camp on its grounds overnight. And while James's videos are usually lighthearted and focused on the beauty of decay rather than horror, sometimes things don't go as planned. And unfortunately, this adventure turned out to be one of those times. It's November 25th, 2022. James begins his journey with a hike through the woods, the only way to reach this remote, long-forgotten building. As he ventures deeper, the eerie atmosphere starts to settle in, and soon, he realizes that the asylum isn't the only abandoned structure hidden in these woods.
So, first things first, let's find a place in these creepy woods. Yeah, this is like that film The Road, except a bit more bleak. Let's have a little look inside here. Huh. There's some graffiti. Back door to nowhere. Very nice. Right, keep on looking. Oh wow. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's pretty decent. Nice. Look at that. There's the stairs. Oh dear. All right, now we're talking. See if we can give you a view of that. Dun dun dun. Yeah.
James knew that somewhere in these woods, an old castle lay hidden, but he wasn't sure if he would actually come across it. Yet, to his surprise, he did. And with the unexpected discovery right in front of him, he couldn't resist the urge to take a closer look. Curiosity taking over, he starts searching for a way inside.
Let's have a look. Oh dear. Right, that's pretty dark in there. Hello? No, I need to get a torch, don't I? Holy shit. This could have been maybe just a little locker room or a storage room. This does not seem very safe with all those rocks. And something dripping. Yeah. Right, find another entrance. Okay. Anybody in there? Oh. The noise. The person noise. Oh, it's the rain, is it? You know what? Could do worse than this little spot. The only thing I'm worried about is people coming at night, you know? Because there is a... So you can maybe get the tent here hidden by this tree a wee bit. I just don't like being so close to a road, you know? This is dry in here, this is excellent. Get a little fire here perhaps, you know? It's just looking down, some fields down there. Not quite high up here, which is quite nice.
Totally amazed by the location, James starts considering whether he should change his plan and spend the night here instead of at the insane asylum further ahead. The castle's eerie yet fascinating atmosphere intrigues him, and for a moment, it seems like the perfect place to set up camp. But just as he is weighing his options, something catches his attention. A sudden, unshakable feeling creeps over him, making him question if staying here is really a good idea after all.
Right, I just heard some people there, so I've just taken my stuff, put it around this corner for a minute. I think they're just there for a little exploration. We'll see. Hopefully they're not up to any up to no good, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to hang out here. I mean, it's going to be dark in the next hour anyway, so I don't think many more people will turn up. So we'll see. Let's just wait it out for a bit and see where they go. Well, now I think that's them gone. Now it just sounds like fireworks or guns going off. It's pretty dark now, so I think it should be dark enough to get the tent up before any more psychos or murderers come along and just kill me. So let's get this done.
As soon as the people are gone, James makes his decision. He's staying here for the night instead of following his original plan. He hopes for a peaceful evening, surrounded by nature, enjoying the solitude of this forgotten place, totally unaware of what is truly waiting for him. But with no second thoughts, he starts setting up his camp, preparing himself for the long night ahead.
Right, that's the tent up. As I say, not very stealthy, but it's so dark down here, like, covered by this nice little tree. Let's just walk out to the road bit. Oh. Well, we're gonna have a little cup of coffee and get things settled, and for dinner, we've got steak tonight. Steak and mashed potato. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
James is enjoying his time and feels at ease now that everything is set up. With the camp ready, he decides it's time to make some dinner. But just as he's about to get his fire going, he suddenly notices movement in the distance. 3 guys, flashlights in hand and music playing, walk right past his tent and straight into the castle. His heart skips a beat. He wasn't expecting company, especially not this late. And as he watches them disappear inside, an uncomfortable feeling starts creeping in.
Shit. If you can hear it, a whole bunch of people just turned up. Drinking, partying. It's time for me to get out and move my tent, I think.
Totally shocked and surprised by these unexpected visitors, James freezes for a moment, unsure of what to do and questioning if they had seen him. His heart races as he quickly switches off his lights and sits in silence, hoping to stay unnoticed. But just as he starts to calm down a little bit, more people begin to arrive, one after another, all heading toward the castle, drawn by the sound of music echoing through the night. It doesn't take long for James to realize what's happening. A party is starting inside, and his peaceful night in nature is no longer an option. What was supposed to be a quiet and secluded adventure had just turned into something completely different.
Right, I've moved my tent. I've moved my tent, but I think I'm gonna have to get it unpacked in the dark. I think they're here for the night, these guys. I don't know what they're up, but they're drinking and stuff, so you never know who they are, what's going on. Right.
James couldn't shake the feeling of unease with so many strangers gathering so close to his campsite. The peaceful night he had envisioned was completely out of reach now. So, as soon as the flow of people seemed to slow down, he knew he had to make a move. Carefully and quietly, he packed his belongings in the dark, doing his best to stay unnoticed. With his heart pounding, he made his way out of the forest, every sound around him making him more on edge. It wasn't until he finally reached his car after the long, tense hike that he felt a wave of relief wash over him. He was safe, but as he sat there, catching his breath, another feeling crept in: regret. Maybe he should have stuck to his original plan and camped by the insane asylum instead. This adventure had taken a turn he never expected, but in the end, James was just grateful he made it out unharmed. That's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.